how can you make sales when nobody knows you and you're just starting out? Let me give you a few pointers, a few tips. The first thing you want to do is, where I always start is with my manifestation visualization methods. I imagine the outcome that I don't currently have. So I would see myself with clients. I would imagine making sales. One time I even created these file folders called fake file folders, and I put names of them, of people that I was going to be selling products to, or that I was going to be hiring. And it was really funny because I made file folders and I put on there like Crushing It Candy or Sophisticated Sophia and that kind of thing. Anyway, I ended up having one of my clients with the actual name that was on the folder. And I manifested that. They actually came in, and the rest was history. So I would see it, visualize it, so that you have the mindset that you can have sales. Then on the practical side, I would start with what I have. You have social media, I would post there. I would post on social media. I would post my content about my business. If not seen, not considered. People have to see you to consider working with you. So you want to make sure that you put yourself out there on the forefront and let people know what it is you do and how you do it. I would create a great profile. So in my profile description of who I am, it says what I do clearly, so people can understand, hey, this is what this person does. I may be able to hire them for help. If you have phone numbers, I would call people directly. There's nothing like old school marketing. Picking up the phone and talking to people. Still the way that I use today. I talk to people. If you have numbers, get numbers. You can also text people, but there's nothing like a human to human conversation. It can be transformative, all right? People get to hear you, they get to hear your voice, or even if you have salespeople working for you, they get to hear them, they get to understand more of what your product or your service does for them, and it's easier to close a sale, all right? So then the next thing I would do is some old school marketing. I'm telling you, this really doesn't get old, but I'm talking about the brochures. I'm talking about getting your business cards back out there. And I know we're in a day of technology, where we're so cool that having a business card, carrying that around is so old school. But let me tell you, every single year, I probably close about 12 clients, which for me, 12 clients is several $100,000, but I can close about 12 clients from business cards alone, okay? If I'm at an event, if I'm working somewhere, if I'm going somewhere, if I'm traveling, you're on an airplane, you're sitting next to somebody, it's a quick exchange. And sometimes tapping the phone, you can't have your Wi-Fi on, it doesn't work. You can be in a building, the Wi-Fi is not working, so you can't get the exchange happening. But a business card, they can tuck it away and they can have it. I still love them, still use them. Flyers, you can put them on different billboards. They have free advertisements. Somebody lets you post it on there. Go ahead and put those flyers up. Nothing like a branded t-shirt or branded wear. Putting your logo, your name, your business, get in touch with me on a t-shirt. Just the other day, I was driving down the street. I was looking for a vendor for something. And on the back of the truck, lo and behold, I had the information, how to get in touch with it, the name of the business. I took a picture with my phone, contacted that vendor, and voila, they're in business and I got what I needed. All right, so those old school methods still work. Decals on your car, and now they have them where they can be removable, flyers, anything with your image and your information on it that can be handed out is a great way to get some sales started and rolling in when you're just starting. Hey, I'm super excited. It is that time again, September the 27th. We're going to be in Orlando, Florida for the Manifestation Activation Live event. I cannot wait to meet you in person. I want to shake your hand, sign your books, take pictures with you. I'm telling you, I'm ready to help you get unstuck and really make the most of 2025. I'm telling you, going into 2026, it's going to be the perfect time to set yourself up for a year of abundance and manifestation. All right, bring your friend or bring your business partner, whoever it is that you want to manifest with. Make sure they're in that room with you on September the 27th. All right, I can't wait. It's going to be super exciting. We're going to have manifestation exercises. We're going to have empowerment experiences. It's going to be like no event we ever done. We've changed the game. we are going to be doing some new and fresh stuff that's going to really help you refresh your life. All right, get your tickets now before it's too late. I love these like old school methods because I still coach my clients to use these even today. Like just a few weeks ago, one of my clients has like a painting service, and they were looking for places, for people, places to paint, buildings and that kind of thing. And I said, I want you to go to every grocery store that has a billboard up in nice areas, and they let you post stuff on them and put a flyer that you have painting services, that you can paint outside of homes, large homes, exquisite homes, that kind of thing. And they did that. They put their services up, and they got within probably like 14 days. And they got a client, land a client who referred them to another client, who referred them to another client. So word of mouth then took way from there. Also, I had another client ask me, they're doing a charm school. And they said, where do I get students for my charm school? They're talking about young girls that they want to teach charm classes to. And I said, well, you can't market directly to the young girls because they can't pay for their own charm school. You got to market to their moms. Where do their moms go? I said, a mother that's concerned about her child's charm and etiquette probably gets her hair done. Why don't you go to at least 50 different hair salons and ask them, can you leave a discounted flyer that works with their salon to the mothers of every person who signs up for your charm school? They get a discount if you leave the flyer for being at that salon. So anyway, they did that, and it caused some traction, some things to happen, caused momentum in their business. And also I said, there's little local summer school papers that they put out, things kids can do in the summer. Get you an ad in there, put something in there talking about your charm school and what you can do. So I'm telling you, there's always a client for your service. There's always somebody who needs you, who needs to buy from you, and who wants what you have. You just got to get the word out there. You got to be adamant about it. You can't be lazy. You can't sit around just saying, hey, where are they at? Where are they coming from? You got to get out there and get to, get your information out there. And I'm a strong believer in trusting your gut. Every single morning I get up and I rise and I'm like, where are my customers? What do I need to do? If they're online, how do I market to them today? Where do I need to go today? Who do I need to see today? I can't tell you how many times I have went to the bookstore and ran into somebody and became a client. How many times I've been on a trip and ran to somebody and they became a client. How many times I've been sitting at a restaurant or in a cafe and somebody walked up to me and said, oh, I read your book, or I did this, or I've seen you somewhere. And I had to strike this conversation and they became a client. Well, I was in those spots because I was directed by my gut, my instinct. My intuition was like, hey, go here today, be here today. So I'm telling you that you have not because you ask not. Get up and ask, where should I go today? What should I be doing today? Where should I be today? Don't always circle the same places and do the same thing expecting new results. Get out of your comfort zone and you'll change your money zone. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this one, you're going to love the other ones. I'm telling you, they're exciting. Also, click the link below and check out my free offer. I have something really exciting I want to get to you.